NBA All-Star Chauncey Billups began his career in 1997 with the Boston Celtics, but eventually became starting point guard and co-captain of the Detroit Pistons. Chauncey helped lead the Pistons to the 2004 NBA championship and was named Most Valuable Player. He was on the All-Star team for both 2006 and 2007 and was also selected to play on the USA Olympic basketball team in Beijing in 2008.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing out there? I love to be with you IPCs out there in Orlando, but obviously I'm a little bit busy here in New Orleans with All-Star Weekend. You know, I'm turned 31 and I came in the league and I was 20, so this is my 11th season. And, you know, I won't play another 11th season. So I'm pretty much on the downside of my career as far as the years are concerned. And, you know, these young guys are coming in energetic and hungry. So I do have to maintain my edge, you know, and one of the things that really rejuvenates me and lets me feel like I'm young, you know, is obviously having my noni every morning and just giving me the energy to get through practices and games and late game situations. You know, when I'm fueled up, man, I have my noni, I obviously don't feel like, you know, I feel like I maybe can get another 11 years in. Now I actually got 4 or 5 of my teammates always begging me, man, I need some more noni. I need some more noni. And of course, all my family, you know, all my family back in Denver, I'm sending them noni all the time. So I'm definitely, I'm not a distributor, but I'm a distributor. You know what I mean? I'm getting the word out, I'm getting the juice out. They loving it. They want more all the time. There's actually been some other guys on other teams that ask me about it. You know, does it really work? Does it really give you energy? Or is it just, you know, something that everybody talks about? And I always tell them where there's smoke, there's fire. You know what I'm saying? And if everybody's talking about it, you can pretty much believe it. You know what I'm saying? I always have this quote I tell the guys, if I tell you it's raining outside, don't go look, just get your umbrella and walk out, you know. So it's something that has become very popular, man, and I'm proud to say that I'm a part of it. I hope you guys continue to do what you're doing. I'm going to try to continue doing what I'm doing and putting out this message and trying to stay in this All-Star game and stay rejuvenated with my noni juice. And God bless you guys and good luck, and hopefully I'll see you guys somewhere around the country. I don't let people break my routine. I don't let people break my rituals and what I believe in. I don't let things interfere with things that I feel are very important. My grandparents have been drinking noni juice for years and years before I even thought about, you know, even taking a sip. They used to preach it to me that it was good for so many different things, but you know, when you're a kid, you're not really paying that much attention. So until I was about 22, 23 years old is when I said, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm more into my body now, and I'm more into, you know, healing and my health. So it was about 2 weeks after that where I was just more upbeat all the time. And I was like, man, that's gotta be it. And Grandma had the biggest smile, man. My grandma, she smiled so big when I told her that. Man, finally listened to you, you know what I'm saying? It works.
That guy right there, and then he was like, man, you know what we should do, man? We should do My Prerogative by Bobby Brown. That's my prerogative.
Recovery process has had lots of help, even with God as his doctor. T.O. has been drinking noni juice. It's an obscure fruit known as the aspirin of the ancients. Noni fruit grows in volcanic soil. It's been around for 2,000 years. The ancient Polynesians believe noni juice cured everything, including injured muscles, bones, and tissue. So Owens has been guzzling the stuff. T.O. says it's weird tasting, but it's supposed to make you heal. We'll find out on Sunday. Here's Chris Berman.
Every day is going to be a little sore, you know, and the next day after I go to bed and I get up the next morning, I'm feeling better, you know. It's not really a setback. So that's encouraging signs that I am getting better.
You talk about a guy having a good time. It's Donovan McNabb. Now here early on in practice, a little look at Terrell Owens, and considering his injury, I mean, it really is amazing. We're not doctors, but we know that if anybody could push the envelope as to getting back, and that's what Terrell has said all along, and so...
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for fitness experts Holly and Mike Siminoff. Woo!
Dying Gull. Rodin's Thinker. Mike Siminoff's Classic.
Now, but strong and fit bodies like these aren't just about what you see on the outside. They're about what's a result of what goes on the inside and the strong proteins that go within them. What benefits do you get in your training from drinking Tahitian noni juice?
Well, it's great for immune support, and it's awesome with antioxidants.
How about you, Holly?
Well, it really promotes energy, just gets you going all the time.
Okay, now, have you tried the new Tahitian noni high-protein drinks?
Yeah, well, so far we've been drinking the low-carb vanilla.
Tell us, what benefits do you see personally?
Well, one thing I noticed is that the drinks really satisfy my hunger and curb my appetite in a healthy way.
All right, and that's a good thing, whether you're a T&I fitness expert like these guys are or just an ordinary person like me, and you're concerned about improving your health. Like the rest of us, what else do you like about the Tahitian noni high-protein drinks?
Well, I like the fact that the drinks only have 6 grams per serving of carbohydrates, and so I'm able to get my protein without the extra calories.
All right. Now, Mike, what about you?
Well, I like the higher carb protein because it really, when I'm trying to build muscle, it just helps out.
Well, we really appreciate you guys being here on the program, but before you go, I just have to tell you guys, you remember Holly out here doing all these stretches and really strong holds and stuff? Well, she's 4.5 months pregnant. So drink your Tahitian noni juice. Thank you so much. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Sorry. My hands are actually freezing. I just love it. I've 22 national gold medals, 8 world medals. I kind of feel I'm more or less finished with the kickboxing side of things. I'd like to explore the boxing area a little bit more, and I'm strongly thinking of going pro. When something goes back to a hobby, people consider the hobby a lesser than your main job, whereas my hobby has become my main focus in life, and I put an awful lot of time and effort into being where I am.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
I was always the sister who looked after the youngest sister, so I didn't want to ever hit her. But she had no problem hitting me.
On the knee. Yeah, stand again. Stand again. Stop. Time.
I take it every morning. I just take it religiously every morning for maintenance. Well, the first time that I even heard of Taoiseach Noni is when I told a gentleman that I had joint trouble with my knees. And I tried it and I found the benefits unbelievable. 2 months into taking it, I felt very good. But the biggest thing that I did know was over a period of time was recovery rate from training. After competing so many times, I find it quite hard to recover at work the following week. Whereas when I was on the Noni juice, my recovery was very, very good, really good. And that's the biggest thing I can say as an athlete is recovery rate. I think that a lot of athletes or a lot of people don't go to the top because they fear losing. I never feared losing. I've taken the losses as well as the wins, and you must experience both to understand that it's about contentment and it's not about the winning. And if you focus on contentment and doing your very best, a lot of the time the winning will come natural, and that's what I really believe.
Mr. Danny Glover, I am honored.
Sometimes I wake up in the morning, I tell people, because I don't drink coffee, you know, and I wake up in the morning and I just get up. We were talking about this. Yeah. We're talking about exercising.
We're going to talk about
exercise is the way in which I kind of get my energy up, you know, and trying to get going in the morning.
And I heard the doctor's report. You've got a perfect one. That's right.
But
it's
you know,
perfect.
It's all of that. I think exercise is so important. But you know, I've been involved in doing something with Taoiseach Noni, and I swear, when I get up in the morning, I drink a little bit of what they call mobility. I drink a little bit of Noni and energy, and then I'm up here, and I tell you, one of the things is that you have to not only exercise, but you have to continue to revitalize your body, and put that stuff that's essential. And Taoiseach Noni has been extraordinary for me in some sense. And one of the things, it's also the idea when I think about that and think about Taoiseach Noni, I always say to people, let me introduce you to something. It's not let me introduce you to something. And I was talking about to someone recently about my sister who died of colon cancer, my brother. And I said, if I had the opportunity to been able to introduce them to something, I would introduce something like this, Taoiseach Noni, in which it changes the way in which you look at yourself, and also in a time of crisis always. And we're talking about the kind of financial crisis that we have around, that plagues us. Not only does Taoiseach Noni been for me some sort of way of physical wellness, it's helped people with financial wellnesses too.
Right.
You know, and one of those things is in terms of just how do you begin to service people and help people? Just the little things. The people, when they can pay their bills, when they can pay their house note, when they can pay their rent, when they can say that I did this, that I, in a sense, were the embodiment of this happening, that I had the strength to do this. Those are the things that encourage me as well.
You know, I know.